Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's GDJ Rod. I know I ain't been on here in a long time to do a video, mainly just because, I just haven't had time, and I don't know. I kind of lost interest in it for a while. Not the whole comic book thing, but just the doing video stuff. But I think I'm gonna start doing them again. I got a few books to show today. I also got my Batman DC chess collection to show. I've had it completed for a while now. I just haven't made a video of it yet, so I figured I would just show you guys what the completed set looks like. So we'll go ahead and we'll jump into the books real quick. There's not very many. I actually cut my pull list down to like 3 books now. So I may start picking up some more here soon and stuff like that. But anyway, let me go ahead and get started in that. First off, we got this Aquaman number 37. I like the cover on that where he's fighting Grodd there. I really like Aquaman, and I mean, since I've been into the new 52, I mean, they really came a long way, making Aquaman a great character. He's never been really a bad character. I've always kind of liked him. They've really beefed him up a lot, and I think really showed his true potential when they started this new 52 series. I got Aquaman number 36. I got the Lego variant cover. I love that cover. I just think I always like Legos. Who doesn't? But yeah, I went ahead and picked that cover up. I have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Ghostbusters number 2. I need to run down to my shop. I think 3 should be coming out soon if it's not already. But I think this is. I don't know how many they're going to be doing of this run. I know it's going to be a mini series, I think. But I like Ghostbusters and I really love the Ninja Turtles. So it's a fun book to read. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, I definitely recommend checking it out. It's worth a try. I got Lobo number 2. Don't really know if I'm going to keep getting this or not. It's okay, but I mean I don't know. The artwork in here is great. After reading the first one, I thought I'd try to give it a chance because I see they were trying to go into a different direction. But, it's just kind of strange how they started it off. I mean, some people may like it. I've always been, and if you guys have watched my videos in the past, you really know that I love the original Lobo that was out during the 90s. And I've pretty much got a whole complete run of all the early stuff, including all the one-shots and stuff. Loved all that stuff, but this, I just don't think I'm going to stick with it. Got Thor number 2. I've never really collected Thor before, so I may start doing that now. I got the first 2 books. I liked them so far, so I don't know. I may start picking them up again. Get back to my shop. Check them out. Keep checking them out. So far, it's been pretty decent, I think. Like the artwork on here. It's really good. Jason Aaron, he writes some good stuff. So we'll see. And we've got, let's see here, Guardians of the Galaxy number 20. Love Guardians of the Galaxy. I think I'm on a mission like maybe 5 issues in the original Guardians of the Galaxy, and I have like the whole run of that. I need to start looking for those again. I'm sure they're probably not too hard to find. But I always liked them. Then after the comic book, the newer version of them came out, I really started enjoying it, the new Guardians of the Galaxy. So, and then seeing the movie, the movie was awesome. I love that movie. I've probably seen it 6 times. Okay, and then let's see here. We've got Guardians of the Galaxy number 21. Now, this story is starting to get interesting because Venom, he's the new, I guess the Avengers' person that they have that teamed up with the Guardians. Which I always thought Venom was cool. He's having issues because the Flash Thompson can't really. He's having a hard time. The longer he's out in space, the more uncontrollable the symbiote's getting, and he can't control it. So it's pretty interesting with what's been happening in that issue and this next one here, which is Guardians number 22. Got Venom on the cover there. Pretty cool stuff. And I always save the best for last here. Got Batman number 36. Got the Joker Lego variant cover. I love that cover, man. The Joker's awesome. He is probably one of my all-time favorite villains. Yeah, I love that cover. But I love Batman. This has been a great book. I think thus far since they've started. Scott Snyder, I know he does a lot of stuff. And with Greg Capullo's artwork, and I'm a big Spawn fan. I used to love when Greg Capullo would work with Todd McFarlane doing the Spawn books. I just thought those were awesome. And then finally, last book we got Endgame Part 3, Batman number 37, the Joker, holding his old face. So yeah, this is pretty interesting. I like it. So we'll have to see where this goes. But yeah, I've been really enjoying the Batman books. I mainly cut my pull list down because there were some books that I was picking up a bunch of stuff, and it just really, to me, some of them just weren't that great, and they started, peter out, I guess. But I just didn't see worth getting, and I've been kind of on a little bit of a strap for money here lately. Came down with an illness last month, and ended up finding out my job was shutting the doors the day I got out of the hospital. So wasn't a good weekend, but that's fine. I've got a new job. I'm starting next Monday, and pays really well, and looking forward to getting my career kicked off. I'm almost done with school finally, guys. I'll be done this summer. In June I'll have my bachelor's degree, so really looking forward to that. Got this good job starting next week, and make some more money, buy some more cool shit, I guess. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get this chess set started real quick. I'm going to move my camera here. So try not to shake it around too bad, but I'm going to show you guys the whole chess set on the board, then we'll go through the pieces individually. I'll try to get through this video at a fairly decent time frame. I don't want to take too long. But I'm going to go ahead and show you an overhead view of the board, and then we'll go ahead and start showing them individually. So hang on just a second. Hope you guys can get a good view of that. Really like the way they did the design on the board. Especially with the bat symbol kind of fading out into a bunch of different bats. Really thought that was awesome. Just how all the other pieces sit on there. Now the three that you see sitting over off to the other side, those are actually the special edition pieces that you could get for the board. I'll tell you about that in a little bit when I show them to you individually. So hope you guys can see that okay. I think it looks pretty badass. I'm not a big chess player per se, but I saw that, and my buddy was doing this online store at the time, and he could get a good deal on them, order them, so I just bought them from him. And it took a while to get them all because you're on a subscription with them, so it took a while to wait. And sometimes you can get one piece and then turn around and maybe get two or three at once. It was just depending on how they were back ordered and stuff. I don't know what these are worth now. A lot of the pricing I see varies. I've seen these whole sets are for sale on eBay or even Amazon too for anywhere from between $700 and $800. I know total I have a little over $700 invested in this thing. So, but it's badass, and I don't ever plan on getting rid of it because I love Batman. Who doesn't? So we'll go ahead and we'll start with the hero side. All right, we'll go ahead and we'll start. We got Batwoman here. Hope you guys can see that all right. Each one of these too, what I really like about them is that they actually took the time to individually hand paint every single one of these. We got Red Robin. But yeah, they do really good detail for as small as these things are, they really make them look great. Got Nightwing. And now the White Queen for this side, for the hero side, is going to be Catwoman. Thought that was a good version of her they did. She's got the goggles on and everything. But they did really a lot of detail in these pieces. Thought they did a great job. We'll go ahead and show. Here's the White King. This is Batman. I think he looks badass standing up there on that gargoyle like that. But yeah, I mean, the way they did his body, you know, that you could see the definition and everything in his muscles and stuff, and as far as the detail of the suit goes, I think they did a pretty good job. I think these things are made out of metallic resin, if I'm not mistaken. I like how the cape kind of goes down over that too. I thought that was badass looking. But I know they hand paint each one individually, and these things are like back ordered forever on some of them, just because Eagle Moss, I think they're a company over in the UK that designed these, couldn't get them out fast enough. So here we got the son of Batman, Damian Wayne. Oh, he looked pretty cool. We got Batgirl. She looks pretty cool. And we have the Huntress. She's got her little miniature crossbow there. I like how they did the detail in the molding of the capes. Shows like the wrinkles and the ruffles in them. I thought that was real cool. Let's see here. We got Katana. This is one of my favorite pawns that they had, just because the detail work on her was so good. I thought, anyway. Still got one sword back there. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. They did another set too as well. They did, I think, a Justice League set, and that was after the fact I got this, and I was like, nah, too much money, too much time waiting. I'm not doing that again. Don't get me wrong, I love the Justice League, but this was the main one I wanted. Here we got Jim Gordon here, standing there holding his pistol. Hope the lighting's okay in here for you guys to be able to see all right. Yeah. And I've looked at a lot of the Justice League chess pieces, and they're pretty awesome. And here we got the Question. Now this is the female version of the Question. I think it was Reina Montoya is her name. Who's also a character on Gotham right now. If any of you guys watch Gotham, I love that show. I think it's amazing. I just can't wait to see how the seasons unfold. And that comes back on Monday. So, next Monday, I'm pretty stoked about that. I think they're doing a really good job with it, with the backstories and creating the villains and stuff. And here we got Alfred. I mean, you can't not have Alfred on your team, right? Alfred's a badass. And here we got the Black Bat, which I think she was, I can't remember if she was Batgirl or not. This is the Cassandra Cain one. But yeah, they did her as the Black Bat on here. So, yeah, she's pretty awesome looking. the Black Canary here. And if you look too, like on these, and it changes on the ones and the villains, but on all the hero side, they all have the bat emblem. Usually, like on all the pawns, anyway, they do the bat emblem on all those. And I thought that was really cool. And this is Batwing. Now that's one comic book I never did get. I thought the guy looked cool. I know he was part of the Batman Incorporated. And I'm pretty sure this book got canceled after like the 12th issue, I think. 10th or 12th issue. Because I thought it kind of sucked. I tried to read the first couple. He was supposed to be like the Batman of Africa, that are in the Batman Incorporated, and I could see where they were trying to go with it, but just I don't know. I didn't really care for the story. Figure looks cool though. I like how they kind of illuminated his Batman emblem down the front, but yeah, I just didn't really care for that storyline very much, so I quit collecting those. Actually, I think I gave the first 2 issues I had away. And here we got Azrael, and I think he looks bad as hell. Like I said, hope the lighting's okay where you guys can see him. It's a little, I don't know, it's not real bright in here today, but hopefully you guys can see it alright. I really like the way they did his suit. It looks pretty badass. Alright, and that's all of the heroes. So we're going to go ahead and start with the villains. First up, we've got the Ventriloquist. Well, that was pretty cool. And see, I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but try to hold on the lighting. You can kind of see it. There's playing cards where these pawns. They're like the Joker cards. So you guys can really see that too well. And then next we got Hush. You might be able to see his a little bit easier. You can kind of make it out a little bit better. The Joker cards he's standing on, because it's a little lighter base. And up next we got the Black Mask. And then we have, I believe this is the original, and this is the Red Hood, the older version. And then we have Scarecrow. He looks pretty cool too, standing there with his scythe. Yeah, they did a lot of detail work. Even you can see the stitchings they did on him. You know, just little minor details that they did. They really did a good job, I think, as far as trying to hit all the little details and make them look as, resemble the characters as much as possible. Up next, we got Poison Ivy. I like this piece here. And then we've got, I was kind of surprised I made him a pawn, but I guess I could kind of see that either way, I guess. We got Bane. They did a pretty good job on him too, I think. And then up next we got Mr. Freeze, and I really like this one too. Like how they did his helmet. Got his freeze gun. And they got his tanks on the back there of him. But I mean, even on the face, you know, they did a lot of detail work, because if you even see the face inside of there, you know, he has a lot of detail in his facial features. Looks pissed off. He's ready to freeze somebody. Alright, and next we've got Killer Croc. Now I like this one too, because he's got the chains, and he's also got them on the back side as well. You can see the chains, his leg irons he broke. Killer Croc's a badass. I always thought he was really cool. Cool villain. Then next we have Two-Face. He's holding his coin there. But I thought they did a cool job with him too. And next we got Ra's al Ghul. He's another cool character. Another villain I like. I don't know if you guys have been watching Arrow. If you like that show or not, I do. I've watched every season so far. It's been pretty good, and it seems like it's getting better. Pretty excited for that to come back this fall. The Flash too. The Flash has been another good show. Then next we have the Man-Bat. He's kind of wrapped his wings around him, I guess, because they didn't want to make his. He'd look cooler, I think, if his wings were open, but you know, there's just not enough room, I guess, on the chessboard to do that. But kind of makes it look like he's getting ready to flash somebody, you know. But yeah, he looks pretty cool. Then up next we got the Penguin. I like the way they did him too. He looks pretty awesome. Because I think, I can't really tell. Yeah, they did. They actually try to do the little monocle on there for him. But yeah, I like the Penguin. I used to love watching him on the old 60s. 66, 60, you know, the 60s Batman TV series when I was a kid. It still to this day, it just cracks me up how they did that show. Then up next, this is another one I really like, the Riddler. Got a little question on his hat there, and his staff. But yeah, I thought he looked real cool too. We're getting down to the last ones now. The main part of the set, anyway. Now, this is one of my favorite pieces that they did. It's the Black Queen. It's Harley Quinn. Standing there with a big old grin on her face, with a big mallet, getting ready to smack somebody. I always liked Harley Quinn. I thought she was a pretty awesome character when they first introduced her in the Batman animated series. I kind of wish Fox would do that again, too. I don't know about you guys, but I loved watching that show when I was young, come home from school, watch Batman. Superman one was alright, too, but I really liked the Batman animated series. The movie they did, The Mask of the Phantasm, that was one of my favorites. But Yeah, I wish they'd come back out and do another one. I really like that show. I hated because I don't have it. At least I don't know if it's still in the air or not. I mean, maybe with some cable companies, but mine, I have DirecTV. I can't find them on there anywhere. So, and finally, we have the Clown Prince of Crime, the Joker. I really liked how they kind of did this one. Try to get in here so you guys can see. Zero. Well, but I mean, look at the cards. They even painted each card individually. Thought that was pretty awesome. Just get his orchid. He always sprays shit out of. Yeah, I thought they did a really good job with him. Really, really enjoyed getting these every month or so. But yeah, that's the main set, guys. That's the main set that you could get now. They had 3 other special edition pieces. 2 of them came together, and then one was by itself. Now these pieces range. I think they were like $16.99 a piece. All these pieces I just showed you, and these were a little bit more. They were about $38-40. So they're a little bit more expensive, but fuck it, I got them because I wanted them. First off, we'll go ahead and show you. We got the special edition Batman on the bat signal. Now, I thought this piece was badass, and that's why I didn't care to pay the money for it, because I wanted the whole set. But as you can see, like how they got the cape wrapped around the back. There's a lot of detail in these little things, and this one's actually kind of heavy too for the size of it. But yeah, I thought that was badass, and they did Batman on there. And then finally, we got the 2-pack that came together. And these pieces, well, actually, I got one more to show you after this. It's not part of this set, but I just got it. And I usually set this out on display just because I thought it was cool, but I'll go ahead and show you the 2-pack first. These were the bonus Kings that you could get, just swap them out on your board if you wanted to. These are the Frank Miller version of the Joker and Batman, which I thought was badass. He's all decked out in his suit there, and he's got one of the little the doll maker made him, and but they really, I thought, did a good job capturing the way he looked in that comic. I love those animated movies too; they're really good. Yeah, I thought the Joker looked bad as hell. And then we have Batman. He's old. He came out of retirement. He's ready to whoop some ass. Standing on top of that gargoyle. But yeah, I like how they kind of paid attention to detail, and even with the bat emblem and the cowl and everything. So I thought they did a really good job making these two. And that's the main reason why I got them. I just thought they were amazing looking. And finally, the last piece I got was a bonus piece. Now, once this subscription ended, that's basically what it was. Once I got the final piece, which was the question in this set, they went ahead to entice you to buy the Justice League set. It's like, hey, spend another $700 and buy this, which I didn't. But with the question, they went ahead and sent you Superman for free. And I thought that was cool as hell of them. And that's good. Like, if you're into collecting and you got the money to spend on it, and you wanted to buy the Justice League set, it was a good incentive, I guess. But yeah, they sent this free, no charge, along with the question. So I thought this one was pretty cool. And this one, usually I set up in my small little man cave that I got here at the house. It's nothing special, but it's where I got all my games and stuff set up, where I do my gaming and store my comic books. The house me and my girlfriend live in is not really big per se. But it's not really that small, but it's not a huge house. So eventually, when we buy a new house, I want to make sure I get a big enough room, an office room where I can actually put my comics out on display and stuff. But yeah, I thought that was cool though. They threw him in there. That was pretty neat. But and if this isn't something you have and you're interested in getting them, you can find them on Amazon or eBay. Hell, my buddy that I bought them from, he still has a bunch of extras. I think he's getting ready to send off to Amazon and have sold for him. But if you're interested, contact me. Let me know. But yeah, I figured this. I wanted to show this to you guys. I mean, I'm a huge Batman fan. I mean, he is my favorite superhero out of all of them, and has been since I've been a small kid, and I'm 34 years old now. So, but yeah, I think this is something that if you can get it, whether you play chess or not, every Batman fan should have this, and that's why I bought it. So, hope you guys enjoy the video. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I don't want to keep you guys on here too long. Looks like it's already been a half hour already. So, you guys, I hope you guys all had a great Christmas, and and have a happy New Year. Be safe. I just wanted to say too. I know I haven't been on here in a long while, but I still do watch all your guys' videos. Um, you know, and see what you guys are doing. And I told Johnny DaCosta I'd be posting this video today, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this uploaded so he can watch it. Oh, and Gimpy, yeah, shout out to you too, brother. Colts Nation, that's right. Another fellow Colts fan and comic book collector that lives in India as well. So, but anyway, like I said, hope you guys had a great Christmas and have a happy New Year, and I'll see you sometime soon. Thanks.